Blessed is that man that maketh the Lord his trust. To trust in the Lord is not merely wise, but is joyful and right. This is not a tame doctrine which whispered by cautious men, but a defiant challenge thrown down from the battlements of the soul. For the man who places his trust in the Lord stands upon a rock. That is, he stands safely upon the rock, while the world around him builds its fragile fortresses in the shifting sands of skepticism and self-reliance. Men have always tried to trust in something. Some trust in wealth, though gold melts like wax before the flame of eternity. Others trust in power, though the mightiest of kings are but dust before the judgment of God. And still others trust in their own minds, though even the wisest cannot outthink death. But the man who trusts in the Lord stands beyond such vanities, for he anchors his soul not in what is fleeting, but what is eternal. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not on thine own understanding. History is full of men who trusted in God and were not disappointed. Noah built an ark while the world laughed, and he alone remained when the floods receded. Abraham wandered in faith and found himself the father of nations. The apostles walked to their deaths, and in doing so overturned empires. It is a remarkable thing that whenever a man has trusted in the Lord, it has looked like madness to the world. And yet the so-called madmen are always the ones standing when the dust settles. Trusting in the Lord is not a comfortable thing. It is not a neat, polished, respectable thing that fits into the world's categories of common sense. No, to trust in the Lord is a leap into the dark and find that you have all along been held by an everlasting light. Commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. The wisdom of the world scoffs, but the wisdom of God upends the proud and lifts up the humble. Therefore let the timid take heart, let the weary find strength, let the doubter discover that faith is the greatest reality of all. The peace of God belongs to the man who trusts, for thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. So trust, laugh at the folly of the world, and rejoice. For he who has promised is faithful, and he will certainly accomplish all that he has purposed. Amen.